Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Patrick Tutors. Today we will be talking about how to deal with burnout in college. And I know that I missed my post for last week. That's because I had two midterms last week, one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday, and I just did not have time to edit. So, in order to reaccount for that, we are going to be having a video this Tuesday, this Friday, and another one on Tuesday. So we're going to have an extra video this week in order to account for that. And sorry again for that, guys. My bad. But we are back today, and we are talking about college burnout. So in college, everyone has to deal with stress. In balancing work and personal lives with academic expectations, college kids can face even more stress, and it's easy to become overwhelmed when you have a lot on your plate. And I realize this now that I've been in college for 2 months. Recognizing signs of burnout, knowing how to handle your responsibilities, and making sure you're taking care of your mental health can make college stress a lot more manageable. Being overwhelmed in school. 85% of college students said that they have felt overwhelmed by everything they had to do at some point in the past year. And 30% of college students report that their level of stress had a negative effect on their academic performance. This was a study done from 2020 for college students across the USA and across the UK. The next stat was that 28% of college students reported feeling so depressed at some point during the year that they had trouble functioning, and only 8% of this 28% sought help to be treated for depression. So just remember to always ask for help, because there's always people out there to help you. Facing burnout. If you do ever find yourself becoming overwhelmed with school, there are many things that you can do to calm everything down. First, I'll be talking about actions you can take to avoid burnout. The first thing is to stay engaged. Taking an elective that really interests you or becoming involved with a club or group that involves your passion is really refreshing and helps you pull out of burnout mode. It's important to be self-aware of when you start to feel tired and to make sure that you change something within your life in order to give yourself more of a break or to stay more engaged. Next is to develop good study habits. Establishing good study habits and creating a weekly schedule will help you to make sure that you stay on track and do well. You can start to develop good study habits by finding a good place to study with limited distractions, which may be your dorm room, a library, a place outside, maybe a coffee shop. There's many other things to do. Next thing is to learn how to say no. Balancing work, home, and school can be challenging, especially when you find yourself stretched in too many directions. When this happens, you need to be able to say no to your time commitments and be aware of your limitations. If you're already feeling burnt out, here are 3 things that you can do in order to help get back on track. First is to change it up. If you're already experiencing burnout, I would recommend reviewing your time management and mixing it up. Work on your homework during a different time of day or on a different day of the week in order to break up the like monotony that is associated with homework and having to do some good old studying. Next is to reevaluate. It's always important for college students to acknowledge how they are feeling if they are experiencing a burnout. If a student is feeling burnout, they should take a major step back and just reevaluate and reassess what's going on. Are you able to put a healthy amount of time and effort into other commitments? If the answer is no, make some changes and make sure you're feeling more balanced and your responsibilities are more manageable. The next step is to reach out. Students can reach out to advisors, instructors, family members, or friends for support. Advisors work with students to put tasks into perspective, break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, set priorities, and create a time management plan that they are comfortable with working with. If you're able to really avoid being burnt out overall, this will really help reduce your school, either school stress or anxiety. So I would definitely recommend trying to avoid those things. So another step is to manage your time. For college students, time management is key. I would suggest using a time management calendar so you can visualize your schedule and And never wait until the end of the week to get things done. On Mondays, be sure to check what your work is for that week so you know it's coming and plan accordingly. It's also important to start out your day with not only a healthy meal, but a healthy mindset. During breakfast, plan your day or even your week if you feel so inclined. Make sure that you have tools, resources, and time you need to complete all your tasks. If you are short on any of these things, you can address it before diving into your day. The next thing I'd recommend is to set realistic expectations. Oftentimes, many students will have stress related to achieving their own high standards. While high standards are certainly excellent to have, it's important to be realistic and forgiving of yourself when you need to be. Lastly, the most important step, and a step that I really need to work on more myself, is to practice self-care. As you organize your schedule right, remember to pencil in time to practice mindfulness and attend to your needs. It's important to remember that time away from your obligations is just as important as time spent fulfilling your obligations. Set aside time for self-care every day and let your mind relax. Like, this could be in the form of doing a hobby, like maybe basketball or golf or road biking or playing PS4 or Xbox, maybe watching a movie or something. Just make sure that you take time each day to do things that you love to do, or else you will surely become burnt out. And you obviously want to try and avoid this because it can really be detrimental to your college time. And remember, college is a marathon, and you have to take it slowly and step by step. Yeah, so just remember to practice self-care tips and everything will be fine. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, please tell me what you guys want to see in next week's video, and I will be happy to provide it. All right, until then, guys, thank you again.